So there was a bunch of strippers that was turning up and twerking in a Lululemon store. So
strippers.
Yeah, strippers. They was up there turning up. So we gonna play this clip. I'm gonna get y'all take on it. So this is down in Atlanta, man. Yeah. This shit. Let's play the clip and then we'll break it down.
Put some Lulu on his butt. Fuck a scrap, we getting money. Fresh to death when I pop it, how you forever looking funny.
My man back there filming.
Hey.
I did not know they had male Lululemon. Oh, what the fuck?
You see that white lady? She was like, "I'm just gonna buy my shit and leave."
What were they doing this at?
What was that?
What place were they doing this at?
Lululemon.
Huh. I never heard of that.
Lululemon.
It's kind of like a
I heard some typing back there, Wally. Are you getting a ticket to Atlanta?
No, that was on my
Wally like shit. What store?
No,
he said, "Is this one on the trip?"
No, but definitely I would love to be invited there and be like, "Well, time to get me a lap dance, hello." let me lay it down and let me you serve that up, thank you.
So if y'all was in there, say you doing some shopping, they got a men's section, you get some gym attire, and you gonna see this breakout. How would y'all take it? You gonna stay in there and watch, try to get a number, or are you gonna be like disgusted and you gonna be like, "Man, I'm out of here, man. This is embarrassing."
I will put it on live.
You said what?
I'll put it on live because this is a protest.
This is a protest.
Yeah, because if you guys know about anybody Lululemon only goes up to a certain size because they don't want everybody to wear their products.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they only go certain. Not everybody can wear their products, so they
Sure. I kind of commend that, man. Like, it's about time you have some companies that discriminate.
It was a protest.
Oh, so okay. So Lululemon is like, "Hey, y'all better get the fuck up out of here. Take that shit to Lane Bryant's. We ain't about to change our standards."
Dang.
You were right. I'm just saying. You said I didn't know they had those like sizes. Shit, I thought they try to cover everybody.
Yeah, they only go up to a certain size and that's it. So it's not made for anybody. And those women, like they're athletic, they're shaped, but like it's not meant for them to wear.
But you think they was in the right to be twerking off in the store? Because everybody's like,
put that music on. Oh well, they doing the protests.
So you supporting the movement, Stan, huh?
Yeah. If anything, I wish they would have statue in New York City.
Damn, Stan. Okay, so you rocking with the strippers. What about you, Web3? You supporting the movement? You think they should have been?
No, honestly, man, it just sounds like I'm just going to say this, man. It's going to sound offensive, like to Black history historians, but it just seemed like something like modern day Martin Luther King Jr. type of shit. Which, in other words, I won't even if I were them, I won't even be doing that because if they don't accept you for like the nice voluptuous shape that you have, then go somewhere else. Go to like a store that's gonna like accept like your type of body figure. Go to Target. You could dazzle something up or whatever, or what's it called? Old Navy. But yeah. But this is an example, a prime example. That's why like blacks, man, need to have like their own clothing stores so it could accommodate for like the voluptuous, round, rumptious type of sisters, right? And that could probably pervert them from like twerking, or maybe they may embrace their twerking while they're patronizing the store at the same time.
But I think that's of it, right? Doing that and rebellious. At the same time, they're not. Their size is not out of like they're not in shape. They are in shape. They're strippers. They're active. They do work out. And if you notice, like they would like doing splits and dips and whole bunch of stuff and shaking hips and pirouette with the legs standing up. That's why that white man was videotaping everything because he's like, you know what? Go ahead and tell me no, and you got a headache tonight. I got. I got to go ahead and keep me celibate.
Yeah, no, I get you, and I'm not dissing. Like I said, it's not me like dissing the sisters or whatever. It's just that you don't need like the validation from these people. If this is like a store that's built for like Becky with a brick house, you know what I mean, or like with a straight narrow butt or whatever, it's just not your clothing store. That's all.
Yeah, wilding.
But you know they really
nobody would see nobody twerking in no store. Talk about some protests.
He did because he just like, you know what? Go ahead and tell me you got a headache tonight, dear. Go ahead.
So you say, hey, she slip up. He might be in the black territory. Like, look,
celibate. He's keeping it celibate. So,
but Wally, what you think about the video, man? You think they wilding out? Are you withstand, man? You down with the protests, aka you horny?
Wait, what?
No, I'm saying, what you think about the video?
Yeah. The last part of what you said was a little bit okay. I'm like, that was just way off. Okay.
What do you mean? It's a protest, Wally.
No. When he said you horny, I'm like, huh, wait, what?
No, I'm saying that's pretty much what Stan is, but he's trying to act like he's in line with the protest, but he just want to smash.
Oh, okay. Well, look, yeah, because he was looking. The moment that one girl was standing on one leg, I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, you got some gym in you, baby." Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cheerleaders, they winning. Yes, indeed. Boy, the flexibility was on 10. Yeah, but real quick, look, it's a protest. Look, I would say this. Support the brands that actually support you. I go with M3 on that. Support the brands that actually support you. Like I know he was sort of saying like, because this is like when you guys, because when Stan was saying like, oh, like this is like pretty much was cropping the size to a certain extent, which I mean, on one side, I mean, I don't know why, because let's be honest, we all know by the time you pass XL, you pay more money anyways. Let's just be honest with that. Yeah, you do pay more money past XL.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Usually small, medium, and large stay neutral price. Once you pass XL, it goes higher up. So you would get more money from that actually. Why not do it? So the fact that you're keeping it at a minimum of only certain people, it's like, all right, cool. And granted, dumb girls, if this was them twerking, because sort of twerking is led with negativity, right? In a sense. And you're sort of like sending bad vibes in a sense because you're twerking there, it would give a little sentiments of bad business. But so them protesting in the sense of twerking would sort of deliver like bad press to them because they're lowballing the interest of other people that would love to buy their products, that like the designs and all that, but because of the certain size requirement, it's limited to them. Because again, honestly, if you're able to extend the size, like again, XL, 2X, 3X, and beyond, that's more money for you anyways. So what's the problem?
He doesn't want it. And he said that he doesn't, allegedly, he doesn't want just anybody and everybody to wear his clothes.
Well, and then from that point, hey, and that's fair, right? It's like, I mean, that's a lot of these people, right? Like, okay, oh, well, when I made this design, I didn't expect them to want it. guess what? You fail to understand the IQ of fashion when it comes to certain people that actually know what fashion is. And the thing is, y'all fashions do not fit the fashion that you want your people to have. Because if it did, they would be buying in there. And the fact that you had a bunch of these black girls in here, it tells me, yeah, your fashion is definitely quota for the black community. So with that said, yeah. But other than that, yeah, shape them things again. Play that video one more time, please.
Well, I'm gonna play it back, but I have to say, y'all all full of shit.
What you mean?
You talk about some protests, some Lululemons. How come they don't go ahead and protest and twerk for the homeless people? Huh?
Hey, look,
some Lululemons. This is the movement. Protest.
I called for what it is. I said that, hey, look, as far as business, it ain't gonna hurt you to add the extra size because you're making more money off top of that anyways. As far as the protest, I mean, that's just what they're doing. I'm just calling out.
Fuck that. If I was Lulu, I'm doubling down. I'm like, if this would keep they ratchet asses out of here, we ain't going up.
Hey, shit.
I don't want them in here.
But did you check out their outfit though? If I'm their outfit, right? They were not wearing skimpy outfits. They were wearing the long sleeve jogging pants, or this is like be a suit, right? And that's what I saw. Like, oh, this is a protest, and they're being active. Everything else, that's why I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay, they're doing a protest. They twerking and they're having fun. And they.
Stan, I need you to tell the truth. You saw a protest when you saw this, or you saw like.
I saw everything.
But yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. It was a protest with strippers though. Like, look what it says. It literally said strippers though. Like, that's why they have the flexibility. Lord have mercy.
Stan making them sound like they in a Million Man March and shit.
Man, but I'm saying like they're shopping like you shopping either for like your daughter or your little sister or niece when you go into that type of store because of the size. Now, Wally, when you talk about size, right? Women don't do like too much of small or medium or larges anymore. In certain stores, they go by a number. And it's
yeah, but like usually, like, I know, like, I can't say I know, but like if you were to say that, they would have a particular number. Like, okay, if you don't know the number, like you tell them XL, and then they'll probably be like, okay, so that's around this number.
Yeah, it's a number 2.
Yeah. So
like your large is a number 2. The extra large is a number 3. It's by numbers, guys. Like a small or extra small is a 0 or 00.
So you got to get a number like you ordering like at a fast food place. You be like, let me get a number 3 again.
But understand how the numbers change though. It used to be like your number 8 or 6. So now they gone down in sizes. So a woman that's like what's a XL like, was a number 14, right? So now that's a number 3. But there's
so it's like psychology type stuff.
Yeah, and there's marketing. But like when I see them doing this, because they're all wearing suits. Normally, when you see women twerking, the uniform is like them sandals and those like in the sundress. And this wasn't it.
Hold on, you said like, uniform?
We played the video game.
You said uniforms like they firefighters or some shit. Like they got a prestigious job.
At them, I'm like, okay, y'all wearing like some kind of like what's going on? Because it looked very staged. I'm like, okay, this might be a protest.
Okay, we're gonna play it back. Let me play it back because Stan is definitely on some bullshit today.
If it was a protest, they should have said it was a protest. At least wear a shirt.
Stan does said protest. He said uniform. Go ahead, M3.
This is what I'm gonna say. Like, they're like one confrontation away from a fight breaking out. Okay, and just to make it clear, right? I do not condone all this twerking stuff. I'm tired of seeing our people being like a ass clown. Twerking everywhere, especially like in these type of
M3, they're strippers. Just look at the title.
Well, you know what? Take it to a bar, okay? Where you could.
Well, they took it to the dang mall, so fuck it.
And they took her white man. That's
and
what
look, let them take it. Thank you.
Shout out to M3 holding it down. That's what I see. But let's watch Stan's protest one more time. Stan and Wally, we got to throw him in too because he's co-signing the protest. I did not
call this a protest. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking on what Stan was speaking on. I just say all I called that was it wouldn't kill you for the business. But again, you said that, hey, I just didn't want certain people to wear it, aka trying to be racist. Allegedly, my ass.
Well, we already know you got your ticket.
What?
He said that the owner was like, y'all better go to lane.
My ticket for what?
Bullshit.
Oh, you mean talking about ticket for ATL? Hey, look, I ain't catching no ticket, but I'm catching a free show though. Put it on. No,
all right, let's go. How about the?
What the world?
Back up.
That was part of the video. Sure.
I'm about to say, like, what the world?
Man, are we seeing your playlist, sir?
No. You know how you like hit the next button over? Give me 1 second.
Like, yeah, like, what
I didn't know, SJ. I didn't know we were brothers. I could send you my playlist.
You know how you hit the arrow? They be showing them.
We're gonna make sure you edit that shit out. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but they definitely are strippers.
Hold on, I gotta go back to the guy in the back. He was recording.
Slippers, I already know they strippers for sure.
Yeah, he definitely
like,
recorded. Okay, I didn't catch that.
I just seen.
Yeah, he's like, look.
He's like, I'm gonna remember this.
I did not know they had male Lululemon. Oh, what the fuck?
Where the police at? They just like, what the fuck is this? Where the employees at? Where they at? Where y'all didn't call pop-ups?
Boys ain't trying to get no smoke.
Brett got slide back a little bit.
Okay, I'll say this though, right? On a positive note, they didn't like tear up anything. Okay, you know they always have that stereotype that black people are known for like when going to these riots and start messing around the stores,
dropping things on the floor.
Right. They kept it clean, but still, I would still call security and get their asses out of here.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, where the employees at? Like,
security.
Now they better call Tyler Perry's to put him in next his next soap opera.
So Stan, now that you got another look, is this still a protest? Stan and Wally, is this a protest?
Hey, don't put me in this. I didn't say this was a protest. I just went off what Stan was saying.
So Stan, they're freedom fighters. Is that what you call them?
Freedom fighters, my ass.
They representing
what? There's not even a sign saying we fighting for the rights of size.
Look what we're doing. We're talking about it. We expose Lululemon practices and sizes and their mission statement. See,
man, please, we out here coming around seeing strippers out here shaking ass and tennis.
That white man got some numbers and telling his buddies, like, look, we got.
It ain't getting no dang. Oh, he got numbers. What numbers? We got a number.
Our mamas were wrong. Our mamas lied to us.
This guy right here said, our mama lied to us.
You know, but it is so big.
Yeah, he was filming. He was like, shit.
Okay, I like big.
He was like, hey.
Okay. Right. The Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He knows what I want. Yep.
But I'm with him 3 though. I would have called the security on him. Get him the hell up out of here.
You think security gonna get some of that?
Nah, he definitely would. He would he be outside. Look, man, I had nothing to do. He's actually an asshole. I can't stand him. But hey, let me get that number.
Okay, they probably twerking the security guard too, make you famous.
The security guard be like, look, I got my boys Stan and Wally, man. You know, they all about a protest.
Why are you putting me in this protest? That's all Stan.
I
didn't agree on the protest part. I mean, again, you talk about a protest, they're actually speaking on what they're protesting. They out there stripping and shaking booty out. Like, what the fuck?
It's Stan gonna be at every Lululemon trying to get everybody like, hey, let's turn up.
They out
there ain't got y'all sizes in here.
And that's what they did.
Stan wilding today. But all right, man. What was that?
They didn't take off any clothes. They didn't strip down. There was not one sandal in sight.
There was not one message in sight. There was no sandals inside. There was sandals on them. They got sandals on their feet. They didn't have no shoes.
Those were not sandals. Those performance activewear.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you damn dare call that. Those were strippers. Boy, don't do that shit. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Performance activewear.
On some of them feet.
Damn. But all right, man. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the last topic. So now that was
wait. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
The one that was wearing the plum, she had some pretty feet though. That's what I gotta say. I saw it.
Oh, you saw the feet? Okay.
I saw the feet. I was like, okay, let's look at you. I know you get that.
Damn, about to holler shit. She gonna hit you up.
Okay, I didn't even catch
hit up Mustard on IG.
You over here pinning on interest? Like, damn.